It's October 26th. We're in here about 2:45. Got in here a little earlier. Rained all morning, so I should really get these deer up and moving this evening. As you can tell, it's a little windy, but fortunately we got a good northwest wind, so it's coming to my right. It usually comes from my left, so we're sitting pretty. Like I said, it was raining all morning. We got some pre-rut activity as well. Hopefully we can do a little bit of rattling and rutting, get some bucks interested. Deer cast said it's a great time to sit as well, so there's a few reasons why I'm glad to be out here this evening. So hopefully we can get some action. Stay tuned. Well, it's November 11th, and we finally made it back out. I finally got another day off. I was able to get out this evening. Unfortunately, as you can kind of hear, it's raining, and it's going to be raining the rest of the afternoon. But it's a rough time. Bucks are moving. As you can see, I got a few videos of bucks pushing deer. The past 2 days I've had bucks all over this place, and this really nice old mature warrior just came in last night, so I'm hoping to see him again. But as you can kind of tell, I'm blind. I've seen better days. I actually taped the whole roof pretty much, but it's doing the job. Only a few weeks here and there, and I'm staying dry. So we'll see how the rest of this evening goes, and hopefully we can get some action tonight. Stay tuned. Well, it's now November 12th. We're in here this evening. We came in this morning. Rattled a little bit. All that came in was this little spike. But it's been high 30s all day, so we'll see how it goes. I know yesterday there was a lot of deer movement. A lot of deer were killed yesterday as well. So hopefully we can get some action this evening. I'm actually decided to stay quiet. I'm not gonna rattle, I'm not gonna grunt. I'm just gonna let the deer do what the deer do, and then if I see one and try to get their attention, that's when I'll start calling a little bit. So we'll see if that method works. It's worth a shot. The past 3 times I've been out, I haven't really seen anything. So let's hope something happens this evening. Well, if that doesn't sum up my season so far, then I don't really know what does. It's my second encounter with that buck, and it was on a really, really good night. Tonight was a great, great, great night to deer hunt, and it showed. Had those couple does come in early, and then before I knew it, there was 2 more does, and then 2 more does, and then another doe. So I can't remember how many does there was exactly, 8 or 9. And that's when I couldn't really get on film quick enough, but they all looked over at once, and here he came over the bank, coming down that hill on that left side, coming right in the field. As soon as he saw them, broke right in. So that's when I got the camera ready, as you saw, and then I thought it was all gonna come together at the end there. And as soon as he started chasing them around and they started spreading out a little bit, boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh, here we go. And they all just kind of looked up, boom. Oh, here we go again. That buck was standing 35 yards away, if that, maybe 30, 25 yards. But obviously I couldn't shoot because that's my cover to my blind. So he was standing right there, and he gave him one of these. Does just wandered off. He followed, didn't see anything the rest of the night. Now the neighbors have obviously every right to do so. I mean, it's their property, they can do whatever they want. Just the timing could not have been any worse for me. Literally the worst possible timing that it could have been. But it is what it is. I mean, that's why they call it hunting. Obviously still had a great night. Got my heart pounding a little bit. But that buck was, honestly, it was probably only 3.5, maybe 4 years old. So it probably wasn't a bad thing to pass. But with me not having much time to get out, I was definitely willing to put an arrow through him. But I've had him on camera a few times. Like I said, earlier this year, I had another encounter with him. So it's good to see that he's really starting to pressure some does. So that means hopefully some of these bigger bucks I've got on camera would start daylighting here soon. But it is what it is. The neighbors had every right to do that. It's their property. I have no right to say, hey, you screwed up my hunt. I mean, obviously I wouldn't do that anyway, but just the timing of that was literally the worst possible moment that could have happened. It happened. Those does were getting pushed. They were starting to move my way. And then boom. But overall, it was a really good sit. I'm very, very, very happy with that sit. I saw, like I said, 8 to 10 does, and he was the only buck I saw actually. And who knows what would have came in if those shots weren't so close. But overall, it was a really, really good afternoon. I hope to get out here again soon this week, get some time off work. But as for right now, that's it. Well, we're back out here. It's the next day. So, as you saw, a small buck was right there waiting on us. There's actually 2 deer. I didn't see the other one, I just heard it run off, but surprisingly they didn't blow or anything, so they just kind of got out of here, which is, I'm really surprised because like I said, it's only like 2:45 right now, so. But it is mid-November and bucks are moving, so I won't be a bit surprised if they don't come back by this evening. But that's a good sign. Bucks are on their feet, cruising a little bit. It's really warm right now, so it's actually, it feels warm, but it's actually about 45-ish degrees, so last night gave me a lot of hope for bucks around the area. So hopefully this evening we can see some more action. Stay tuned. Well, there's another pretty good evening. Saw about 5 or 6 does and 2 smaller bucks. One was about average, but I definitely would have passed him. That's why I didn't even bother messing with him, grunting at him or anything. But it was still a really good evening. As soon as we got in there, saw that small buck moving at 245, and that other smaller buck, average buck, was pushing a couple does. So it's always nice seeing deer movement. The past 2 days have been really good. Hope to get back out here again this week, so stay tuned for that. As for this, I believe this is going to be end of episode 4, so hope you guys enjoyed as always. Make sure to stay tuned for episode 5 and some rabbit hunts coming up. But as always, appreciate you guys watching. Catch you in the next one.